Pat Coyne is Pat. Alex is Alex. I'm Steve Hausman. Ray Isaac is our guest from Isaac Heating and Air. On a serious note, Ray, I know it's been a few weeks now since your family went through just a horrible tragedy. And for those who don't know, that accident on the day before Thanksgiving involving all those kids who were home from school, in which one young man from Honeoye Falls was killed. He was your nephew.
That's my nephew, my sister's oldest boy. Yeah.
Something good has to come from this, because I know, I saw you on the news, I saw your picture in the paper, and I said, gosh, how's he dealing with this?
It's tough. It puts a lot in perspective. The things that used to bother me, I don't even think twice about. Yeah. I said something the other day, and we're working on a campaign that was actually the phrase came from our marketing firm, Mason Selkowitz. Tim Mason's son, Tyler, did a project for school. Fantastic project, and it was the Live Once, Think Twice. And I made the comment in just some pre-conversation with them. I said, I've started to think twice about things. And at that point, he pulled out this whole campaign his son had already done. He says, this is my idea of what we need to do. And I just want people during the holidays, think twice about going out if it's bad weather. Think twice about having another drink or drinking at all. Think twice about the decisions that can affect your life forever. And that's what's happened to our family. I mean, the loss of a child, especially a gifted child like James was, really hits hard. And it's putting a definite damper on the holidays, not making light of that. It changes everything. And I feel guilty. I still get to go home and hug my kids at night.
But you can get a message across. And it just makes so much sense, Pat, if you think about it. Live once, think twice.
Think twice, yeah.
Simple. You just got to do it.
And it's about everything. Again, it can go into, don't bully somebody. Think twice. You're affecting somebody's life. A tragic loss of a life there. And just everything. We just need to make better choices is what it's about.
We can all take good advice from that.
Absolutely. And talk to your children.
Yeah, that's my main message is
talk to
the kids. And
they have to know.
My whole initiative is have a pact. I know Oprah had a pact about the texting.
Yeah, right.
I want a pact where it's safe for you to call home and get a ride from your parents. It doesn't matter at any time. It doesn't matter what condition you're in, and I said it on the news. I'll hug you first, and the next morning we're going to have a little discussion.
Absolutely, yeah.
But I'll hug you, and I'll get you home. At least you're safe. You're in the house, and that is the most important thing, is just be okay with doing things. Everybody's afraid.
We had that with my son, who's now 24. He's a grown man now.
Which I can't believe. I remember you talking about him on the radio back when he was Stevie. I think you don't call him Stevie anymore. Probably.
We're going out to visit him over Christmas, which should be good. But we had that. Just call. I might have to yell at you tomorrow, but when you need it, when you need us, we'll be there. I hate to paraphrase, but
we even thought about putting our vans to make them available to get somebody. I don't know if the insurance
be careful there.
I'd be happy to. Even the police, police officer that interviewed my sister and my brother-in-law was mad. He says, I wish these kids would call us ahead of time and we'd find a ride for them. I hate getting these calls where I got to go talk to a parent.
That's horrible.
He came out of the room with a tear in his eye, and it really affected him. So it affects the whole community. It's just we need to start making better choices.
Ray Isaac from Isaac Heating and Air with us for the next few minutes. We were talking a little bit when we got started, and I just know the big store right by Tuvine. But you've really spread your wings a little bit.
We've expanded into a variety of areas around the state. We're in the Twin Tiers region, which is Elmira and Corning. We're in Avon, which we've been in Avon for probably about 12 years. Syracuse since 2007. We have a nice operation there. And we just recently in July opened up a branch in Canandaigua, which is a fantastic market for us as well.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah, it is. And
Buffalo? You're not in Buffalo yet?
Not in Buffalo. I don't know why. I guess we don't start out with a strategic plan saying we're going to be here by this date. Yeah. We kind of let it come to us and see how things fall. And
interesting.
I love it. I love hiring people. I love creating jobs and putting people to work.
It's a challenge. It's kind of like, hey, look at what I can do. And, let's see what we can. No, I mean, not in a condescending way, but more of a fun way.
Well,
it's a business decision. It's kind of fun. And look at this market segment. We could help in this environment. Like you were saying, Canandaigua is light in your industry, the heating and cooling industry. So you move into that market. If you're a successful company and you pay attention to what you're doing, your people are good, you're going to get the business there.
And we offer opportunities. And that's the key thing to our existing people. And the young man, Jeremy Knoll, who runs 3 of our branches 7 years ago, was a person that came to us not knowing what a furnace looked like.
Really?
Wow.
Really?
I have hope.
Really? 7 years.
There's hope
even
for
trained
everybody.
you, Steve. But in 7 years, he's now a regional manager of 3 of our branches.
Why is it that the furnace is so daunting I'm afraid to go downstairs because I'm afraid it's going to bite me.
It's the gas element
I don't
and
know
things
what it is.
blowing
You
up.
need a
and
qualified. Everybody tries to play it off where it's just like a gas grill, but in your basement. It's not. There's safety devices. There's efficiency requirements on it. How a thing is set up. How it's
There's a lot of electronics
cleaned,
on them now.
electronics, and there's 4 or 5 circuit boards on a furnace now, and a lot of them
But
that
even
control
just-
different functions.
Even just changing the filter, I'm and I know it's never going to happen, but just taking the front off the thing, I think it's going to explode and burn me to smithereens.
You're an extreme.
Well,
You're an extreme.
You bring up a great point. We get a lot of calls this time of the year. People change their filter, and that door that they take off is the blower door. That blower door has a safety switch on it that shuts the unit off. We get a lot of calls, so this is some free advice. If you did change your filter and all of a sudden the furnace isn't working, and we ask this when people call, but did you make sure that the door was put on properly, because that safety switch won't make, and usually it results in a service call, and nobody's happy then. So if you do that, make sure that door is back on the way it came off.
I don't know about your furnace, Steve, but all I got to do is pull my filter right out of the ductwork and then put the new one in. I don't have to touch anything.
Oh, I got to open up the front of it and yank, and then I'm always afraid I'm putting the filter in. I don't know which is the right
The
way.
arrows?
We can take care of that for you.
Well,
Have
no,
Julie
no.
call.
You have the gold seal plan. Call your Isaac man.
Yeah, but they're not going to come over and put in a filter for him. You will?
Yeah, well,
You got an opening?
we'll change it. We'll make it like Pat's. We're
Yeah.
going to slide it right
Really?
in. Oh, yeah.
Can you come by today?
Absolutely.
I'll take you home with me right now.
We'll go to lunch first. And then
We can do that. All right, can you stick around? Pat's going to do his Bills prediction. I know you're a big.
yes.
We got two. Yeah, we still
wanna
got a
hear
few
this
more minutes.
prediction.
It's going to be a good one. I know you're going to be on the edge of your seat.
Oh, yeah. I've been on the edge of my seat for 4 games this year.
Property Source Radio. We have one more segment. We'll be back with it right after this. Property Source Radio at Sports Radio 950 ESPN.